A lot of artists link their self-worth to their art, which makes this difficult to talk about. It's important to always remember that the quality of your artwork has no bearing on you or your value. You shouldn't feel bad if you're making bad art. And bad art can mean anything. Bad art could be art that other people don't like, but it can also be work that you don't like or aren't proud of. If you are making artwork that you personally feel isn't good, it doesn't mean that you are failing or not good yourself. Here's the thing. You do not owe anyone good art. You don't really owe anyone anything. This is a pretty radical statement I'm about to make, but I implore you to keep listening before commenting and let me explain. You don't need to improve as an artist. Okay, seriously, let me explain. Please, God, please. What I mean by that is that improvement should not be an obligation. The thing about being an artist is that every time you create something, you learn something, and what you learned becomes a part of the next thing that you create. In that way, improvement is inevitable, unavoidable, simply the nature of creation. But it is not an obligation. It's not something you owe to anyone. So if you aren't improving quickly enough, it's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's not a thing you have to do ethically. Beyond this, there will never come a time when you're done improving. The pursuit of perfection is endless. You will never be perfect. You will never reach a point where you are a perfect artist. It is simply impossible. And the endless, infinite pursuit of that unreachable goal is exhausting, miserable, and simply encourages you to dream only of what you'll create in the future without appreciating what you're creating right now. You should be proud of your work. I don't care if it's good or bad to you or anyone else. You created something that did not exist before and could not have existed without you. That act of creation in itself is something to be proud of. You should enjoy improving and learning. If you are only improving as an artist because you feel obligated to do so, it does affect the quality of your work. Improve because you want to. Improve in the ways you want to improve. Because you enjoy learning and improving and growing, not because it is obligatory behavior. I have so many sketchbooks in my house. Big, beautiful, expensive ones with heavy, crisp white paper, and I'm terrified to use any of them. The pressure I feel looking at these nice materials is insurmountable. I feel like I should not draw on them unless that drawing is going to be good. But I can't know if I'm going to like the piece until I make it. And if I'm not making anything, I'm not improving or growing or learning. I'm stunted. So instead of that, I buy notebooks from the dollar store. Cheap, crappy lined paper, worthless. I go through them like candy. I'm constantly drawing, filling up page after page after page with doodles and sketches and concept, and art after art after art. And most of them are terrible, but some of them I love. And ultimately, every time I draw, I learn. And because I'm not afraid to draw bad art on that lined paper, I draw more. I learn more, and I learn faster. For every bad piece of art I make, eventually I'm going to make a good one that I'm proud of, and I couldn't have made that good one unless I made the bad ones first. So don't be afraid of creating bad art. When you create a piece you aren't happy with, you learn something. You learn what you didn't like, and that helps you the next time that you draw. It's okay to make art that you aren't proud of or don't like. And it's even okay if you have to make 10 pieces you hate just to get to one you love. But if you don't let yourself do those 10 ugly pieces, you might never get that one you liked so much. Don't be afraid to make bad art. Don't feel obligated to improve and learn simply because it's compulsory. You don't owe anyone your skill, your good art. You don't owe anyone that improvement. Love your work as it is. Love your style, love your creations, and be proud of what you've made when you've made it. And keep making better and better pieces because you want to, because you can. And most importantly, make more bad art. Hello fans and frenemies! Thanks for watching the video and I hope you enjoyed! It's only thanks to viewers like you, and especially like those scrolling by on screen now who support my Patreon, that I can continue to create content like this for you to enjoy for free! Link is in the description, but even if you aren't interested, I hope you like my stuff, and if you want to see more, please like and subscribe! Thanks again! Nader's out!